How's it going, everyone? It's Sam. Do not sell your XRP until this happens. We have a very well-known XRP account saying, don't sell your XRP. There are so many catalysts coming up. I want to go through some of those catalysts. Also talk about some XRP shorts that are going to be liquidated pretty soon here. We also have some news about how our LUSD will burn XRP. So we'll go through that. And a beautiful breakout on XRP over the last day. Now it's starting to come down a little bit with Bitcoin falling down, but we still have a pretty beautiful setup. If you don't mind, hit subscribe, turn on the bell notification underneath the video so you can see future videos just like this. If you want to trade XRP or other cryptocurrencies, there's a link underneath the video to Blofin. This is one of the places that I have an XRP trade open. We're up about 460% right now. When you sign up with this link, there are a couple different bonuses. For example, you get lower trading fees, and then also your loss we cover, $100 refund. This is good for another day. Basically, they have a sign-up event that gives you some rebates if you do end up losing on your first trade. But let's look at XRP. Look at this. Beautiful breakout from this descending. We actually had a descending channel here. Kept on getting rejected by this line, and then broke out above it. And on this chart, you can't see it. I've seen it on other charts, though, where we retested it and then moved up. But you can see just a beautiful breakout. Got rejected around the recent high of $2.58. Consolidated for a little bit of time, just about a couple hours, and then moved all the way up to $2.73. So it's actually up a good amount today, up 7.7%. It was up a lot more. Now we're starting to come down a little bit. Bitcoin's falling down a little bit too. Bitcoin was at 108, now it's at 1065. But if we just bounce off this level, how bullish is that? This was the previous peak, and we use that as support and continue moving up. Man, pretty bullish. Of course, we do have a big event here today. Our LUSD is going live, so I'm sure we'll hear some news about that. Of course, sometimes there is a sell the news type of event where something gets rolled out, people are really excited, but then nothing really happens for a little while. Some people take profits, and then the price falls. Now, that doesn't seem exactly like what's happening today. Today, it looks like we're actually pumping up. And the whole market is pretty green today. Bitcoin was up, like I said, to 108, hitting new all-time highs. Now calming down a little bit. Maybe some manipulation in there. But XRP Daily says, do not sell your XRP until this happens. Not financial advice. Of course, remember, this is someone that has an XRP-related account. So they're going to be bullish on XRP. They say, number one, check. Our LUSD is released. That's happening today. Trump's inauguration. This could be bullish because he's been very clear that, crypto companies based in the US are going to get maybe not special treatment, but are going to have like his ear. They're going to have maybe a little extra power. Maybe they can help shape regulation, that kind of thing. Gary officially leaves the SEC. He's leaving, I think, on inauguration day or right around it. He's obviously been fighting Ripple and XRP for years. The Ripple case ends, also another big catalyst. Alt season starts, which we're not quite there yet. If you look at BTC.D, we have gone from 61.5% all the way down to 54.6%. This is when XRP was pumping, but now Bitcoin dominance is moving up. I think we're actually at a pretty interesting point. This line we held as support for a while, and actually we had another line of support that was somewhat similar too. So we continued moving up very quickly. If we get rejected by this line, I think it's alt season. This would be, end of the year, maybe into next year a little bit when Trump is inaugurated. So yeah, if we get rejected here, I think it's alt season. We could always go above it, retest, and then continue moving up with all these strong Bitcoin flows. But yeah, we haven't gotten to an alt season yet. We've had like a mini alt season. Now, I'm not so sure that we see an alt season like we've seen before because Bitcoin has such strong flows. It might just be mini alt seasons, but still, there could be more alt seasons. Ripple names big bank partnership. So right now they are working with a lot of banks, but what if they just, what if JP Morgan said, yeah, we're going to work with Ripple on some project? Obviously, that'd be extremely bullish. XRP ETF approval. That could be coming over the next year as well. They say, be smart, not stupid. Now, to be clear, I don't think you're stupid if you're taking life-changing profits or if you're just taking profits when you're up 4 or 5x on any asset, right? You never went broke taking profits. Of course, you do limit your upside a little bit unless you're reinvesting in something else, but XRP is up about 5x in the last 5 weeks. So yeah, I don't think it's stupid if you've been investing, you've taken a little bit of profit, to be clear. But yeah, maybe you want a moon bag for sure. To be clear too, if you are looking at an asset and you want to sell it, you typically want to sell it when there's still some catalyst coming. You don't want to wait for every single catalyst to be done to sell it, because then usually people are thinking, well, there's nothing coming up, I'm going to sell it too, and then they dump on you ahead of time. So if you were looking to sell XRP, I would probably look at selling it before like a couple of these catalysts happen, to be clear, or like when there's euphoria. Now, that's not financial advice, right? You have to make your own decision. I'm just approaching it as it's not XRP, it's some other cryptocurrency asset. You don't want to wait for everything to happen to then eventually take some profits on it. $272 million worth of XRP shorts face liquidation if XRP reaches $3, signaling a potential short squeeze. Keep in mind too, these can be liquidated, or these shorts can cover ahead of $3. So if we're approaching $3, maybe some people want to close a trade, right? They don't want to be liquidated completely, so they just close it at a loss, or they put a stop loss on. So we could start seeing short liquidations even before $3, to be clear. XRP surges 11% as Ripple officially launches its stablecoin. Analysts are highlighting a crucial link. RLUSD transactions will burn XRP, reducing supply and driving long-term value. With adoption ramping up, the XRP ecosystem is primed for massive growth. Now, I was trying to find these analysts that are going through these numbers with RLUSD burning XRP. I couldn't find them. What I could find is the CTO, David Schwartz, talking about this. And basically what happens is every transaction with RLUSD burns a small amount of XRP. However, their fees are quite low. Keep in mind, XRP is really cheap to work with. They say usually fees are about 0.00001 XRP, but obviously when the network's congested, those fees can go up. In this article, though, they do go through how even if they did the same amount of transactions as something like Swift, Visa, and MasterCard, over 1 billion transactions per day, that shows that the burn would be about 0.0075% of XRP supply annually. This doesn't matter at this point. Like this, if this is what it burns, this will not make any difference in terms of price. I think the bigger thing that's playing a role here is if they grow to have a large market cap for RLUSD, invest that market cap in treasuries like Treasure does, like Tether does, where they're making $4 or $5 billion a year in treasuries, and then they go buy back their token with that money. I haven't seen them specifically state that they're going to do that. I'm sure that they'll take a percentage and put it towards XRP burns, but what is that percentage, right? If they are $100 billion market cap RLUSD and everyone's using them, which will take a few years to get to that point if they can, that would give them about $3-4 billion in free cash flow to go buy back XRP, which would be closer to 2-3% a year, which is significant. That's like what large companies buy back their shares with, sometimes less than that, but that's like a really sizable amount of money to go buy back your shares with. So that could buoy the price of XRP. So yeah, I think that is where you're looking for more burns than like these transaction fees, unless they hike up the prices of the fees. They could, on larger transactions, maybe move it to 0.01 XRP and make it 1,000 times more expensive. Then you're still paying 2.5 cents to do a transaction. And if you're sending $100,000 or $1 million, it doesn't really matter. Compare that to a wire fee of $15, $50, something like that. And this is minuscule. Of course, let me know your thoughts on all this underneath the video. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know your thoughts on XRP right now. Again, if you want to trade XRP, there's the link underneath the video to Blofin. Of course, there's going to be volatility too, so be ready for anything. If you want to trade crypto though, make sure you know what you're doing. Make sure you understand the risks of leverage trading and check the terms and conditions as always. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I'll see you all in the next one. Bye.